Hello. Okay, next tutorial. This tutorial is meant to be for the character Sweeney Todd, otherwise known as Benjamin Barker. Yeah. It's meant to be a recreation of the character from the Tim Burton movie of the same name, but it's also a Broadway production which has a very similar makeup, but it's a lot heavier. Yeah, because it's on a stage, obviously, yeah. But this look has been requested so many times in the past, so I'll flash on the screen now the first few people that requested it. I can't shout everyone's name out, obviously, because this video would go on forever, but here you go. And the first person who requested it was Circus of Freaks, I believe the name is. I'll pop your name there, so thank you so much. Well, thanks everyone, but you were the first person, so awesome. Yeah, so if you'd like to see how to recreate this look, stay tuned. So I'm going to start off by applying my foundation. So his foundation isn't exactly white, it's just incredibly pale. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use a tiny part of Snazaroo Clown White, which is a cream. And I'm going to use that to, the majority of it is going to be this really light pale foundation by Paris Berlin. It's their number 3A40, if that helps anyone, really light. But yeah, by mixing that together, it gives me a really thick foundation, but it's also really light because it is quite heavy. It's a very strong character makeup. So yeah, so I'm going to apply that all over my face, neck and ears, and we'll go from there. Then I'm just going to powder that with some Grimace translucent powder just to make it less shiny and just to keep everything in place. Then I'm going to get to work on the eyes. So he's got these very deep set eyes, hasn't he? And he's got very big eye bags and they're fairly smoked out. So I'm going to use a Grimas Black Cream in 101, as I always do because I love this stuff. And I'm going to apply that just directly underneath my eyes for now, just in a straight line, not too far, because I'm going to blend it out a little bit and we'll see how we can manipulate it. Then I'm just going to take a new brush with no colour on it whatsoever, and I'm just going to start blending that out. So the idea is that it's going to go no further than, you say, your natural bags would go, but I'm just going to make one sweeping motion, just pulling it down. Try to leave the inner side here as neat as possible because you want that to give the illusion of puffiness and it makes the eyes look more deep set. So that's the shape I've gone for. So try not to go too far past the edge of your eye because that's when it'd start looking like eyeshadow, and we don't want it to, yeah, we don't want it to reshape the eye, we just want it to look sunken in. So yeah, so you can see it only takes a tiny bit of colour to manipulate and you don't want it to look too packed on. So yeah, so then I'm going to do the other eye. Then I'm just going to extend that black cream just to the top lash line. So just pretend that you're applying eyeliner just for now, because when I do one row on the bottom here, then I'll just take the new brush and I can blend that colour up. I don't want to start with a huge amount of colour because then it'll just look like, as I said, eyeshadow. So then, same as before, I'm going to take the clean brush again and I'm just going to blend that colour with no extra colour onto it. So try not to go too far beyond the socket line of your eye because we don't want it to go up straight to the brows because then it will look like eyeshadow. So and try also to get it into the socket here, just in the corners, just either side of your nose, because it does go quite deep in there and it does help make his nose look more pointed and it makes him just look closer together and more sinister. Then I'm just going to dust over the top my eyelids with a black eyeshadow. It doesn't really matter which one you're using, it's just mainly to set it and stop it from blending any further. I'm going to use a matte carbon eyeshadow, they're black basically. Then I'm just going to take a Grimace Red Cream, this is in 504 if that helps anyone, and I'm just going to use that to go straight underneath my eyes over the top of the black. I'm just going to blend it out to the same distance as I've done with the black, so not too far. It's not going to mask the black, but it's just going to give it that pinky tone that he's got. Then I can just blend it down. I'm just going to go over the underside of my eyes now with the black eyeshadow again to set it. So then before I do anything else, I'm going to draw on my eyebrows because he has quite thick eyebrows. Then again, I have quite thin eyebrows, so that's my own fault I suppose. But so I'm going to draw them on again with the same black eyeshadow by M.A.C, making them quite thick, quite close together, quite bushy. Yeah, you'll see as I do it. So then I'm going to take a Grimace Dark Brown Cream in 1001 and I'm going to use that for all the contouring and shading that I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to start on the brows. So he's got obviously this very strong furrowed expression, so I'm going to just literally draw on the furrows of my brow, so two lines going straight up, and I can blend them outwards, leaving the inside clear. I'm then going to go down the sides of my nose to make the nose appear thinner, but I'm also going to go across the sides of my nose to make the nose look a lot more pointed. That's going to also go around my nasolabial folds, but I'm going to draw all that on and then I'll blend it afterwards so I can show you what shading I've actually done. So there we are. So then I can just blend all of that colour outwards, leaving the centre completely clear. Then, using the same brown cream, I'm going to start drawing on the temples and going across the cheekbones and down the jawline, because whenever I do Johnny Depp, I always do the same cheekbones. He's got this very masculine shape going across, it's very recognisable. So what I'll do is I'll draw it on again and show you where I've contoured, and I'll blend it out afterwards. There we are. So again, I can take a new brush and blend this colour outwards, leaving this centre clear. Then I'm going to take a pink eyeliner by Prestige, I believe. I'm not actually sure where this is from, but pink eyeliner. I'm just going to line the waterline of both my eyes. Sorry, I just kind of missed a step there. I took an MUA lipstick, and I think that's in number 15, shade 15. Yeah, just a peach colour, basically. And I just applied that on my lips because I don't want them to be completely nude. I want there to be a tiny bit of colour in there. Then the super fun part. Mr. Todd seems to have mutton chops going on, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take some black crepe hair that I've already straightened over some steam, and the idea is I'm going to apply some Spirit Gum just in the area where I'm going to apply it and start layering it in. So I'm going to start to the bottom, I think, and then work my way up, and then I'll cut it to shape afterwards. So it's relatively simple. Just take your time with it and try and get it in that kind of mutton choppy style, if that makes sense. So there we go. Yay, mutton chops. So then it's just a case of me applying my wig, my costume and my contact lenses. So yeah, I finished the look off by popping on my wig, which is a official Sweeney Todd wig, which isn't the best wig in the world, to be perfectly honest. It took a lot of styling to try and get it to look like this, and I still don't think it looks the best, but I hope you guys don't mind. I popped in 2 black contact lenses that I got from cameleyes.com. I'll pop the link in the description bar below. The costume is just a really makeshift costume. I popped on some fingerless gloves, a shirt that's actually a pirate shirt that's got like the ruffles in the arms, a cravat, a waistcoat. Obviously can't forget my cutthroat razors. Yeah, so if you're going to do this, please be careful. I mean, I don't really trust myself, but for the sake of the video, they look cool. Obviously, if you're going to use cutthroat razors, please use fake ones. Don't use real ones. That's just crazy. These are real, but I'm crazy, so yeah, it's fine. But yeah, seriously, really not safe to use real ones, so yeah. I used to do hairdressing a long time ago, so it's fine. Yeah. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like it, please make sure to, the usual, rate, comment, subscribe and all that jazz, because you have no idea how much that helps me out. And yeah, so until next time, bye.